Hi, this is Dr. T. Let me share a quick testimony with you. Last night I went out to take the trash out just like I do every Thursday night, but this time something was different. My garage door would not open, and I stood there trying to figure out why. One sensor showed green and the other showed red, and I assumed something was blocking the beam, so I started cleaning around the area. I started sweeping away invisible debris, real or imagined, but nothing worked. I was frustrated. I went back and forth, checking the sensors, adjusting them, spraying the area, trying everything. I even called people, hoping someone had a quick fix. Folks told me to disconnect the automatic function and open it manually, but that only added to my frustration. I did not want to deal with a manual system. I didn't want the inconvenience. I did not want the vulnerability of a door that now had to be locked and unlocked by hand. I was angry. I started complaining. I focused on everything that was not working. Eventually, I gave up trying to open the garage and I brought the trash back through my house. That big green trash can, yes, out the front door to the street. One door was blocked, but another one was still open. And the goal still got accomplished, just not the way I planned. Most people would clap for that. But then later that night, someone called me, and before I could even say hello, I vented. I'm so frustrated. My garage won't open. And calmly, they said, oh, that happened to me before, especially after a storm. And that hit the reset button on my garage outlet. That's what she told me. So pause right there. Here's the message. Sometimes after a storm, all you need to do is hit reset. You don't have to force it. You don't have to go all the way around the block to get where you're going. You don't have to clean what's not yours or fix what's not broken. You don't have to do any of that. Just pause, breathe, and reset. Because here's what I realized. In my frustration, I started doing the most. I was sweeping, spraying, adjusting, fixing, and fixing. But none of that was the problem. The door wasn't broken. It wasn't blocked. It just needed a reset. I needed a reset. And get this, I was so busy working on that mess that I was cleaning up someone else's residue. Literally. The debris that blew into my garage, it wasn't even from me. It was from the lawn guy who cut my grass earlier that day. I was trying to fix my problem by cleaning up somebody else's mess in my space. How often do we do that? How often do we get distracted from our assignment trying to fix someone else's situation, sweep their residue, cover their responsibility, only to delay our own progress? I can get through my door because I was too focused on the wrong thing. I had power the entire time. I just didn't pause long enough to reset. Later in that same phone call, the woman who called me said, I was in a storm myself and just needed to talk. And just like that, my moment of frustration made her laugh. And it helped her pause. That connection reminded me, God doesn't waste storms. He uses them. Even if it's just to slow you down enough to hear his reset. Pause, breathe, reset. And don't forget, live life regal. I hope this was a blessing to you today.